Devon is 28. 6 years of working a real salary. His balance last Tuesday, $612. Not because he blew it, because of 5 habits he is completely proud of. These 5 habits look exactly like the right thing to do. Devon's parents would approve of every single one. His coworkers do the same thing. Nobody flagged them. Nobody warned him. That is what makes them dangerous. 5 habits today. I will show you Devon's exact math, the numbers he never ran, and I will give you the specific fix for each one. Stay for habit 3. That number is the one that changes how you think about waiting. Let us go. By the time we finish habit 5, you are going to see something about your current setup that you cannot unsee. Each habit makes the next one worse. Stay with me through all 5, starting now. Habit 1, paying the minimum on credit cards. Devon has a $5,000 credit card balance. Every month he pays the minimum, $120. Card is current. No late fees. No calls from the bank. He feels fine about it. Quick math check. At 24% APR, the national average right now as of filming, $120 a month on $5,000 means Devon is paying that card off for 6 years and 4 months. Total paid $9,100 on a $5,000 balance. The card did not cost Devon $5,000. It cost him 9,176 months of his life. Flip it. That same $120 a month, invested instead of handed to the credit card company, over 6 years at 8% average returns, becomes $11,400. Devon was not choosing between paying debt and investing. He was choosing between losing $4,100 in interest or gaining $6,400 in growth. Without knowing he was choosing it all. That is a $10,500 swing. One habit, one number. The fix is not complicated. Just double the minimum. Do not calculate the perfect amount, just double it. On $5,000, doubling cuts, payoff from 76 months to 28. Saves $3,200 in interest, automatically. Okay, stop. Habit 2 is the one Devon is most proud of. He brings it up at dinner, tells people he's being responsible. The math says something completely different. Habit 2, keeping money in a traditional savings account. Devon saves every month after rent and groceries. He moves $300 into his savings account. He watches the number go up. He feels secure. Here is what Devon does not know. His savings account is paying him 0.46% interest. That is the national average right now as of filming. Inflation is running at 3.1%. His money is growing at 0.46. His purchasing power is shrinking at 3.1. Devon is voluntarily giving himself a pay cut and calling it saving. $10,000 in Devon's traditional savings account for 10 years at 0.46%. He ends up with $10,470. $10,000 in a high yield savings account at 4.5%. Same 10 years, $15,530. Same money, same decade. $5,060 difference just from where he put it. A high yield savings account is not an investment. No market risk, no research, no complicated setup. It is just a savings account that is actually doing its job. The big banks do not advertise them because they make more money when Devon's cash sits in the 0.46% account. Marcus by Goldman Sachs, Ally, SoFi, any of them. 10 minutes to open. Move your emergency fund there. Set it up once. It earns every single day, forever. No. Before you tell me you already knew that, go open your actual account right now. Not in your head. Actually open it. Knowing and doing are not the same thing. Devon knew too. Habit 3, waiting to invest until you feel ready. I want you to hear the most expensive number in this entire video before Devon's story makes it real. Devon wants to invest. He is not reckless. He does not want to lose money he cannot afford to lose. So he reads articles. He follows finance accounts. He has watched probably 30 videos on index funds. He is going to start once he understands enough, once he feels ready. He has been saying this for 3 years. Here is what 3 years cost Devon. Started investing at 25, $200 a month into an S&P 500 index fund at 8% average returns. By 65, he would have $702,000. Devon started at 28 instead. Same $200 a month. Same fund, same returns. $558,000. Devon lost $144,000 by waiting 3 years to feel ready. Not because he picked the wrong stock. Not because the market crashed. Because he waited. That is the entire reason. Compound interest does not pause while you research. The market does not care when you are ready. Devon does not need to analyze individual companies. He does not need to time anything. He does not need to understand everything before he starts. One fund, VOO at Vanguard or FXAIX at Fidelity, tracks the S&P 500, averaged 10.7% annually since 1990. He does not pick the stocks. He owns all of them. Start with $50 a month. That is the entire decision. You learn everything else while your money is already working. Your first $50 does not build wealth. It builds the person who does. Quick math check. 3 habits down. Devon's debt payoff is accelerating. His savings are actually growing. He is invested for the first time. But Habits 4 and 5 work together. Miss one and the other falls apart. Pay close attention here. Habit 4, skipping the employer 401k match to pay off debt faster. Devon has debt. His company offers a 401k with a 4% employer match. His plan, pay off the debt completely first, then start the 401k. Focused, disciplined, logical. No. Devon earns $60,000. His company is offering to match 4%. That is $2,400 a year. Free, unconditional, zero performance requirements. Every year, Devon skips his 401k contribution. That $2,400 that was already his disappears. Not deferred, not delayed. Permanently gone. $2,400 a year from 25 to 65, growing at 8%. $618,000. Devon is walking past $618,000 because he thinks he is being responsible about the order. The rule is simple. Always contribute enough to capture the full employer match. Always. No exceptions, even with debt. The match is a guaranteed 100% instant return on that contribution. Nothing in the market competes with that. After you capture the match, attack the debt aggressively. But the match comes first. Log into whatever system your company uses for payroll. ADP, Workday, whatever it is. Set your contribution to at least the match threshold. 5 minutes. Free money on every paycheck for the rest of your career. Set it up once. It runs forever. One more. And this last habit is the reason the other 4 keep happening to people like Devon in the first place. Habit 5. Budgeting without automating. Devon budgets. He has an app, checks it every Sunday, reviews the week, adjusts for the next one. He knows his numbers. This is the most well-intentioned habit on this list, and the least effective. Here is why. Budgeting without automating means Devon makes the savings decision fresh every single month, every paycheck. Same question. Should I transfer the $300 this time, or wait until after the weekend, after a long week, after a stressful Tuesday, after one dinner that went over budget? The answer is different every time. That is not a discipline problem. That is how brains work. Willpower depletes. By 9 in the evening after a full day, Devon is running low. The impulse purchase wins. The transfer gets delayed. The habit breaks quietly 1 month at a time. Automation removes the decision entirely. Paycheck comes in. 10% goes straight to the high-yield savings account. 6% goes to the 401k. $200 goes to investments. Gone before Devon sees it, before he can spend it, before any decision is required. People who automate their savings save 47% more annually than people who transfer manually. Same income, same intention, 47% more, because they remove the decision from the equation. Set up automatic transfers for the day after payday. Not the same day. Some banks hold funds for 24 hours, the day after. One setup, 30 minutes total. Devon did not have a discipline problem. He had an automation problem. Now he does not. 5 habits. Let us run them back. Minimum payments. Devon felt current. He was paying 76 months he did not know he owed. Traditional savings. His balance was going up. His purchasing power was going down every single month. Waiting to invest. He was being careful. Careful cost him $144,000. Skipping the 401k match. He was focused on debt. He was walking past $2,400 in free money on every single payday. Manual budgeting. He was being disciplined. Willpower was losing to a $12 impulse purchase at 9 in the evening. None of these are stupid mistakes. That is the entire point. These are habits that feel right, that look right, that the people around you are doing right now, that nobody questioned. The habits that feel right are the ones worth questioning most. Devon did not have a spending problem. He had a blind spot problem. Now he does not. Now you do not either. If you want the exact sequence, which of these 5 to fix first, second, third, there is a video on this channel that lays out the full order. Debt, payoff, savings, investing. The order matters more than any single habit. That is where to go next. Drop your answer in the comments right now. Invested or waiting? 2 words. I read every single one. Subscribe because every single week I put out a video on exactly how to keep more of the money you already earn.